Oh, hey YouTube, it's me again. And I always felt like Pocahontas when I wear this wig. But yeah, it's Cherise here. Just got out the shower. That washing go I had, which you'll see in the video from today that I'll post at the same time as this one. Anyways, it was giving me too many flakes, so I just decided to rinse my hair out, and then I just moisturized it and put 2 Dutch braids in, and then hooked them across my head, and we're just going protective style, and I'm just going to be rocking some wigs for the next few days, maybe the next week or so. I'm trying to think, what do I have to do? I plan to go home next week, I think, to visit my family because they want to spend more time with Nola. But yeah, I always feel like Pocahontas when I wear this wig. So yeah, I have it like pinned back so it's away from my face because we're about to do another makeup look. I just feel like playing in makeup. I've just really been wanting to play in makeup, so that's what I'm going to do today since I have nothing else to do. So let's begin. I already cleansed my face and I put on my favorite sunscreen. I have on the Neutrogena Sport Face Oil-Free Lotion Sunscreen broad spectrum SPF 70 plus Helioplex, resist sweat, won't clog pores, blah 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 blah. It looks like this. And as you can see, it gives absolutely no white cast whatsoever. So this is a great sunscreen for your face if you are a melanated person like myself. Yeah, this wig, whenever I wear a wig, I feel like I'm a different person because I don't really wear them that often. So it's always like fun. I'm like, weird. So let's go ahead and prime. I'm going to use the NYX Shine Killer as my primer. Just gonna squiggle some of that on the face like so. I've also been like in a drugstore mood, like only wanting to wear drugstore makeup today. Halal. So I'm just rubbing that in, avoiding my under eye area. Make sure to get my forehead, the brows area, but I'm avoiding like right under my eyes because that does not need to be mattified because that's actually dry for me. Make sure I get the temple area. Okay, I've got that all worked in, and I have my, it's hot in here, and I have my, what am I talking about? Foundation basket next to me. Goodness gracious. As you can see, here it is. And I think today, right now, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Dream Mousse Airbrush Finish Dream Liquid Mousse Foundation. I really, really like this foundation a lot. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's so pretty. And I'm going to apply this with a Sigma F80 flat kabuki brush because I don't really use this brush a lot. I like it more for powder than I do foundation or like liquid foundation. So yeah, this is in the shade Cocoa Dark 3. Usually Cocoa and Maybelline matches me perfect. They're like their darkest shade usually matches me perfect. So I'm just gonna go ahead and spray, or pump. They're really small pumps, so I just did 3 little pumps on that side. As you can see, I'm just gonna take this brush and work it into my skin. Has a very beautiful airbrush finish, like it says in the name. It's really pretty. There's something on my eyeball. Let me get it out. This has kind of not been my day. Oh yeah, something was definitely in my eye. I don't know what that is, but I got it out. This has not been my day. Like I stubbed my toe. My dog is still like not being on her best behavior. Like I don't know what's going on with her. She's being good right now. She's taking a nap, but oh, and then in the shower, I was using my Vanity Planet spin brush, and then a piece of my hair from the front of my head got caught in it, and a chunk of my hair came out. It's actually quite a bit of hair. I saved it to show you guys. But yeah, this much hair came out. It's like a whole curl, bruh. Like several strands of my hair came out from my head because it got caught in the brush, like while I was cleaning around the perimeter of my hair. So yeah, today has not been my day, so there's that. Yeah, it's been an interesting day. That's all I have to say. Let's do this side. Like I said, these pumps are really, really tiny, as you can see. So I'm trying not to go overboard with the foundation, as y'all know I can. I'm going to try and spread this out to the rest of my face. But yeah, so that happened. Lost some of my hair, I stubbed my toe. What else? My dog just hasn't been acting right lately, and it could be because she got some vaccines and she got re-microchipped, so they had to put, quite a large needle in her back and stuff, but still. I also gave her her heart guard medicine to protect her against worms, heartworm and all that. So I don't know, she might be having a reaction to the medicine, or this could be her true nature now that she's kind of used to me. And she just is a little wild and ratchet, but I just have to maintain that I am the alpha. She needs to listen to me because I'm the alpha. She's not the alpha. But yeah. And it's that time of month and half my face is breaking out. This half. You can see the 3 large pimples. But yeah, so that is that foundation. It's really pretty. I use 6 pumps total. They're very small pumps. Really, 3 pumps equals 1 normal pump, I feel. So yeah, I use 6 pumps total. And it's medium to buildable coverage. You can still see some of my imperfections shining through, which is okay with me because we're going to go over this with some powder. But yeah, I really like the shade. It's pretty. Okay, moving on to powder. I want to use my Black Radiance Soft Focus Finishing Powder in the shade Milk Chocolate Finish. This is just going to help mattify and keep the foundation from going anywhere. And this is going to make the foundation look lighter. I don't know why it does that on camera, but really in person, I don't see the color change. It looks slightly more ashy, but that's to be expected with this really inexpensive mattifying pressed powder from the drugstore. It will make me look a little bit ashy, but as soon as my oils start to pop through, or if I spray it with a setting spray, or a fixing spray, then it kind of goes away. Which I might do that in this video. I might use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Spray. But I really like this powder because it gives an airbrush finish. It really just makes your face look flawless. And it helps keep you matte. But yeah, you can see how it's making me look ashy. I promise once you see pictures of me, my skin will be looking bomb and not ashy. So y'all can probably hear my neighbors going up the stairs. That's the only thing I don't like about living on the first floor. It's you hear everyone go up the stairs, and when people get in their cars, you hear them lock the doors, you hear the beeps, you hear the door slam, you hear, you see the lights shining through your window all times of the night. So. Alright, so you can see I gave a really nice, smooth, flawless finish, and it helped to add a little bit more coverage to those areas, right over here, where I need just a little bit more coverage. I don't really care about my birthmark showing on my forehead. But I do have a light scar right in the middle right here I don't like to show. Okay. So our base is on. Now we can move on to highlighting. And what kind of look am I wanting to do? We're going to go heavy with the gold right now. I'm feeling true gold contour. And I'm going to use this brush instead of my other brush. This is a e.l.f. complexion brush. And I'm going into the Black Radiance Contour Palette for medium to dark skin, of course. And I'm going to take this contour shade, not contour, highlighter over here on this brush. I'm just going to swirl it in and apply it to my face. I've been loving all of the new songs involving DJ Khaled that have come out, like Wild Thoughts with Rihanna and Bryson Tiller. The lyrics are a little racy, they're a little racy, but I love the guitar in it, and I love the vibe of the video. Like, I am low-key Rihanna when nobody's looking. I feel like she's my spirit animal, but I can't just be putting that out there for everyone. I gotta save that for my husband, you know what I'm saying? But like, low-key, she's like my spirit animal. That's all I'm gonna say on that. And the other song, what is it called? To the Max, yes, with Drake. Oh, I love that song with DJ Khaled. Basically, everything DJ Khaled makes, I love. And his son is adorable. Like, his son is so cute. His son is adorable. So, yeah. Wild Thoughts and To the Max, those are my summer songs. Those are the songs of my summer, as of right now, that I've been loving. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. My eyes watering already? I don't know why. Okay, I'm highlighting my brow bone as well with this really large brush. I'm just like sweeping highlighter kind of all over my face at this point. Really trying to get the glow on. A golden glow, because I don't know what look I'm going to do. I know what palette I'm using already. I guess you could say I'm starting my like Juvia's Place series, but I'm really just going to be focusing on my Juvia's Place palettes because they're so amazing and I feel like they're worth the money and the value. And I haven't had any issues with ordering from her, except for my most recent order. It should be here soon, but I have like marked all the dates out, and if it's not here by a certain date, then I'm gonna have some issues and have to try and contact customer service about getting my money back or getting my packaging. But as of right now, I'm totally cool with Juvia's Place. I have had zero issues. I don't have a tracking number for this order I just recently placed, and that kind of concerns me, but I still just need to wait for it to show up. And it's supposed to be shipped. I don't know if it's supposed to be shipped or here within 5 to 7 business days. So that's also another confusing part. It was like, it's supposed to be shipped out in, or is it supposed to arrive and be delivered in 5 to 7 business days? So that's the question I have. So I'll let y'all know, but so far I really like Juvia's Place. Haven't had any issues with them. All right, I'm gonna highlight my nose and Cupid's bow using a Coastal Scents brush. It's just an angled little miniature flat top brush. Use that to do the bridge of my nose. I love highlighting the bridge of my nose. It's actually my favorite place is my nose. Do 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 do. Have that Wild Thoughts song stuck in my head. The guitar part. Boom. Highlight. And of course the Cupid's bow. I don't know what color lip I'm going to do with the look I'm about to create. I'm gonna go ahead and take this brush and just make sure that the brow bone is highlighted 100%. With this brush, it's perfect for this area. Okay, so we're all highlighted. Time to do the brows. You know the deal. This is my second makeup look of the day. Like, when I tell you I'm so bored and I've just been wanting to play in makeup, that's all I've been thinking about is playing with makeup. So that's why I'm doing 2 looks today. It's not very often that I do my makeup twice in one day. That's never happens usually. Oh. I really like the way this pattern and this foundation are going together. It looks so smooth. Smooth. Okay. This is a Wet n Wild retractable eyeliner pencil. Got water in my ear. Feels weird. But yeah, this wig is pretty old. I don't even know how many years old it is now. 2? Yeah, it's about 2 years old, I'm pretty sure. It's in okay shape, but like, I'm not out here trying to stunt on anybody. Like, it's obvious to me, it's obvious that it's a wig. I don't care if people know I'm wearing a wig. Like, I'm not one of those people. Because I know that I have real hair, and everybody who knows me knows I have real hair, so I'm not really pressed to make my wigs look real, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, I got my own hair. And most people that know me have seen my real hair because I hardly ever wear my wigs, so it's no big deal to me. But I do enjoy them as a protective style. Like, yes. I will not hesitate to throw on a wig real quick. Like, after my wash and go failed, the combination I used flaking up so bad, I'm like, I'm not doing this again. Not doing it. Not dealing with it, not doing it. I'm hungry. I know that was random, but like all of a sudden it just like hit me like, eat something. I'm gonna have some soup. I've been really wanting soup lately. I don't know, it's that time of month, so who knows. I'm all sorts of out of whack. Nothing makes sense during this time. I'm mad at how my hair just got ripped out though by that perfect spin brush, so be careful. Don't let your hair get wrapped inside of it, because it will literally rip it. From your head. And I stubbed my toe today, and my dog has been acting weird. Maybe she's acting weird because it's that time of the month for me, and she's a girl, but you know she got her uterus and stuff taken out because she's spayed. Maybe that's why she's being weird and being evil. Because she knows. She knows. Yes, browns. What kind of soup am I going to eat? I love soup. Or do I want beans? I've been loving beans too. Like baked beans are so good. Alright, so my brows are looking a little different, which is normal because they are different. But I'm not really going to stress about it. And I use that one product for my brows. Like, y'all know. Y'all know the deal. I keep it simple. I don't do all that highlighting stuff. Just not about that life. My sister is, though. Okay. Moving on to the eyes. I'm not doing any blush with this look. I don't want blush. So, we're going to use the Nubian 1 palette from Juvia's place. And there's a color in here that I want to experiment with putting it all over my lid. I used it in the video before to like blend something out. Or do I want to use a shade that I've never used in here before? We're only going to use this palette, which might pose a little bit of a challenge because of the colors in here. So, For the transition color, I'm going to go in with that brown right there in my crease. These ones don't have names. This is the first palette she released. They don't have names. So I'm going to go in with this Sigma Diffuse Crease brush. I'm so weird right now. Like, I'm just going to apply this all over my crease. And this is a matte shade. I should have wiped this brush off though, because it still has some of the shadows from earlier on it. This is a really pretty brown, matte brown shade though. It's really nice. You could easily just put this all over your lid or just put this in the crease and be done. Okay. I really like this shade as a transition color. It's really pretty. All right, next we're gonna go in with, let's go in with this dark, like charcoal gray color. This one on the end right there. Same brush, working that lower into the crease. Really focusing on the outer V. Really keeping it low in the crease. Is that the rain I hear? The rain should be coming. This brush is a little bit too big to get right in my crease. There we go. It's just a tiny bit too big to really get in there the way I need it to. But I love the way it blends, so. Like having to like lift my eyebrow up to get it right where I want it. And like I said, really focusing on the outer V. Make sure you get it all the way in the crease from inner to outer corner. All right, now that we have that in there, going back to the brown, knocking off the excess. Going back to the matte brown shade, gonna blend out the edges. Yeah, that's really pretty. These shadows blend so well. They really do. And I'm kind of overlapping it just to soften up a little bit. Soften up a little bit. Because it's only 3 p.m. right now. But who knows? Who knows what I'll do tonight? Probably nothing, knowing me. Since I don't know anyone here, it's really annoying not knowing anyone here. And I literally don't have friends here. At all. Like, I'm friends with my coworkers. I explained this in the last video, but we kind of all live in separate places, and everyone's in a serious relationship except one other woman. That's a music teacher. She's a middle school choir director, but she lives in the opposite direction of me. And it's like, I could go hang out with a teacher that I work with, but he's a dude, and I feel weird being like, hey, what are you and your wife? They're engaged. What are you and your fiance? I call her his wife because... Anyways, what are you and your fiance doing tonight? Can I come? Can I come third wheel with you guys? Like, that's weird. I wouldn't want some woman, like, texting my fiance, like, what are your plans tonight? Like, what do you mean? Who are you? I just think that's weird, you know? Even though we are just friends, it's weird. I don't like that. I wouldn't want anybody to do it to me, so I don't do it to him. All right, so for the lid, we're basically sticking with this bottom row, essentially, for now. I'm going to go in with this shade right here. I was trying to describe it. It's like a gray with copper glitter in it. I'm going to put this all over my lid using an e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush that I need to wipe off because there's shadow on it. Wow, there's a lot of shadow in it. We might have to use another brush. I need to wash that one. We're going to use another e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush that doesn't have as much eyeshadow on it. Yeah, this one's almost basically clean. Oh yeah, that's gorgeous. Hopefully y'all can see that it's like literally a gray with copper glitter in it, and it's so pretty for all over the lid. I wonder how it would apply with my finger. Yeah, it applies a little bit easier with my finger. I find that the shadows in this first palette are not as creamy as all of her other palettes that she's released. Like, this formula is just a little bit different than all the rest. And it's not bad or anything. It's still great, but it's just different. I'm going to use my finger to apply this shade to my lid. It's just not as creamy. It's still excellent, but not as creamy. I've said that like 3 times now. I'm really loving this. I'm applying this all over my lid. Overlapping with that gray shade we put down. Like, it really doesn't look like much on camera, but in person, in the light, it's so pretty. This might be my new favorite all over lid color. Okay, my finger is now all messed up, and I don't want to wipe it on the little nightgown thing I'm wearing because it has pockets, and I need things that have pockets when I take my dog on walks. So, okay, I'm gonna go back in with the crease brush and go back into the matte gray shade on the end right here. I'm just gonna blend out the edges some. Oh wow, this is really pretty. This was the look I was planning to do for church tomorrow. I said, let me just do it tonight. You see that? Hopefully you can see. It's really pretty. I'm really happy with how this looks. We're going to do something fun on the lower lash line and in the crease though. We're not going to keep with that same bottom, very neutral row that makes a beautiful look. I'm going to go in with this like reddish shade right here. I'm going to put that on the lower lash line using another Coastal Scents brush. Just to add some interest to this look. Add some color. I'm thinking with a red lip, this is going to look really pretty. But I want to eat a pizza. Look at me still thinking about food. But yeah, I need to meet people, and I wanted to take like a belly dancing class or like yoga or something. Like some sort of dance class this summer, but they're so expensive. And I missed the deadline for the class I actually want to take, which is a belly dancing class. I missed the deadline to register for it, and then it would be like $175, which, like I was saying in the last video, now that I have Nola, my dog, that's another expense. And so, like, that's messing with my budget, and I don't have enough money in my budget to take a class, to meet people. And it's like, I go out alone all the time, but nobody talks to me. It's like I speak to people, like we have casual conversation, but they're always there with someone else, you know? So it's like, I'm not really meeting anybody that I'm going to develop a true friendship with. And that's hard to do as an adult and at my age and in the area that I live in because it's mostly retired people. Or people that have families and children. Alright, so that's like a reddish shade that you can see I put on the lower lash line. So we're going to go in with, yeah. We're going to go in with this like rose gold shade on the end. I've used it before, but you can see this one's really red. This one's like slightly reddish pink. So we're going to put that in the tear duct using the same brush. So pretty. And with this look, we are going to do some liner. The last look I didn't use liner. I just felt like I didn't really need it. This look, I feel like it needs some liner. I'm blending this shadow out. Yes, loving the way this is coming out. I wish you could see the lid color more. Like, you can't really see it on camera, but it's really, really pretty. This is truly like a light smoky eye. Like, it's not super duper smoky. It's like a light smoky eye, not too intense. But I'm loving that lower lash line inner corner. It just gives it some more intensity. So we're done with eyeshadows. Moving on to liner. I'm going to be using my NYX. You already know. What is this called? Matte liquid liner. Is my nose sweating? Oh yeah, it is a little bit. Double tinge. Okay. I'm trying this new thing where I do the wing first. And then go in and fill it in. It's like not quite perfect. Trying to get it to be. There we go. And as you can see, it's super thin and I don't take it all the way in. Love that wing. Let's see if we can get this one to match. Oh. And this one isn't as turned up as the other one, but it's still cute. It's just not angled up like the other one. The tip of it. I still like it though. Alright, we have our wing liner on. Next is mascara, L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black. I feel like, is this one dying too? Do I need to open my new mascaras? I have 2 backup mascaras. I'm starting to feel like this one is losing its mojo. So I just have to layer it so much, and it's so time consuming to have to layer and layer and layer. So you know what? I think I am going to open another one. I really just use this one for my lower lashes. Because how long it takes me to layer it up is just like really time consuming. So you literally have to do like 10,000 coats. So I'm just going to do my bottom lashes and open up another one to finish my upper lashes. What color lip do you guys think I should do? You think a red lip with this? Like, it's kind of like rose gold on the bottom lash line. So I don't know if a red lip would look best with it, but I want one that kind of matches the bottom lash line. And I don't want to do a nude lip because I just feel like that'd be too plain. And it's summer, so I want to do fun looks, experiment. I could do like a chocolate brown lip and put a little bit of that eyeshadow in the middle. But I don't really want to do a brown lip with this look, even though it wouldn't look bad. That's just not what I want. I think I should just do a red lip. A bold red lip. You know, Nosferatu would look really good with this because it has the gold shimmer to it. But I think I just want a straight red. And do I want it to be bright or I want it to be kind of dark? I want a little bit more of a bright red. And then maybe I'll put dab a little bit of this eyeshadow on the red. That could be really pretty. That sounds like a plan. So my lower lashes look great. Upper lashes are in need of some help. My lower lashes though are looking fleeky. So let me go open a new mascara. Hey, Mama. Hey, Mama. Hey, Mama. I'm going to open Maybelline The Falsies Push-Up Drama in Black is Black. I need to eat. Yeah, it's 3:17. I haven't eaten anything yet today. Wow. I feel like time kind of actually flew by a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, so we're going in with this mascara now. Instantly, just like so much better. Straight out the tube, like results. You see that? Oh, that sounds so nice. New mascara. Yeah, if you have any tips on like how to meet people when you don't work during the summer, you're a teacher, so like once the school year starts, like you'll be really busy, so those people are gonna need to understand that you're not gonna be around as much. And keep in mind that I'm in my mid-20s and I live basically in a retirement community. What should I do? And I don't work out, so don't tell me to go to the gym. I don't exercise. I do walk my dog around the neighborhood though. But she can't really interact with other dogs because she's sort of aggressive. So so I don't meet anybody in my neighborhood. So yeah, what do you suggest? Also, keep in mind I have a dog now, so I can't really leave her alone. Well, I can't, but I don't like to leave her alone for too long. Also putting some of this on my lower lashes just because I can. Just because I can. I'm going to put some of this in my brows to darken them up a little bit. Just lightly graze over them. All right, so last is the lip. We already have a plan for that. Get the palette back out. Here are all my reds, and I think I want this one from Jordana. It's really bright. It's one of their modern matte lipsticks in matte style. It's really pretty though. I'm gonna go ahead and unleash my hair. Do. Let's kind of fluff it up a little bit, not too much. We don't want to look like, we were engaging in activities here. Okay, so Jordana Modern Matte Lipstick in the shade Matte Style. If I could get it open. Why am I struggling? There we go. Like I said, it's not my day. Do you hear my dog licking herself? Ooh, it smells so good. I feel like I should have filled my lips in first with a pencil or a pencil. This smells like chapstick. It smells so good. Love. I also have the song Love Galore stuck in my head. I love SCA's new album. It's so good. Burn on these people, blank blank on these people. Love. Okay. Okay, you can call me Jenny. Just kidding. You can call me Christina. No, I need like a really... Call me Abigail. Yes. My name is Abigail. No offense if your name is Abigail. All right. We're going to take that light rose gold color that is... No, we're not. Is that the one I wanted? Or did I want the darker rose gold? We're going to take the darker rose gold color. Yeah, the darker one. And I'm going to tap some of that on my lips. Oh, that's pretty. Right in the center. Yes. It's actually giving the lipstick a little bit of like a metallic look to it, which is really, really pretty. So this is the completed look. Let me know what you guys think of it. Do you like it? Also, let me know what other looks you want to see, or if there's any shades in the 4 Juvia's Place palettes that I will soon own. Any specific shades you want me to like feature a look around, let me know. Or if there's any color, just let me know what you want to see. Okay. So yeah, again, thank you for watching. I do appreciate you. And I will see you in the next video. Abigail, out.